Hey everyone, Will from Electric back again with another video, and today we have an update on both the 2018 Model 3 and the 2023 Model Y. This is a hardware 4 car, this is a hardware 3 car. Let's see what updates we just got for both of these cars and let's see the differences. Alright, so we are in the 2018 Model 3, and you can see that we're running 2024.27.10. This is FSD Supervised 12.5.2.1. And what you get with this is a lot of updated coming soon stuff that we've seen in the 2023 Model Y. Nothing new here, and just letting you know that the vision-based attention is now in this car. So the biggest thing with this update for this hardware 3 vehicle is now it will not require you to pull on the steering wheel to prove you're paying attention. It's going to use this camera that's located right up here to show that you're paying attention. Now I have tested this out on several different highways, and I did notice that on curves, on bigger highways, it will actually start to drift out of the lane and not line up where you see this is lined up here with this blue line, and it will actually, you know, be shifted over. So it knows that it's not in the center of the lane, but that's just something that I've noticed with this particular FSD version. Now in some of the other versions down here, you can see that YouTube Music came, Amazon Music, parental controls, and several other different things like the air quality does show on the map for your specific location. So a lot of improvements. Again, I'm so impressed that this is a 6-year-old vehicle, almost 7-year-old vehicle, and it's still getting software updates, and it is able to, you know, just you plug in a destination and it drives there. Now let's check out the 2023 Model Y. Okay, so now we're in the 2023 Model Y. You can see that we're running 2024.27.25. And we finally have some A.S.S, Actual Smart Summon. So Actual Smart Summon, surprise, surprise, is finally here with a come to me and go to target. And if you've been following this channel for a long time, you know that this is not something new, but this is something new for the vision-based FSD. Now they're calling this Actual Smart Summon, although it doesn't look like it's that smart to me. Actually, Dumb Summon, Dumb Summon allows you to move your Tesla forward and backward with simple controls from the app. So that's something, and same with Come to Me and Go to Target, that we already had with older like my old white 2018 Model 3, that I'll put a card up here in the corner for you guys to watch that video. If you haven't already, you can click there just to see that one. So Actual Smart Summons here, I'm sure you've seen some videos about it. So you get Actual Smart Summon and Dumb Summon in this new app. Of course, it requires the latest app version as well. And then coming soon is operating with the MyQ integration or home link, and then usage without continuous press. So right now, and again, this is something that they did back in, I would say 2019, when I was testing Summon on the other build. Again, that car was using ultrasonic sensors, whereas this is strictly vision. So it is a step in the right direction in terms of just vision only. So FSD Supervised, this is version 12.5.4, and you still see down here, sorry Cybertruck owners, FSD on Cybertruck is incoming. So it's not here yet. It's, you know, going to come soon. Now you can see in this particular build that they did includes vision-based attention monitoring with sunglasses. So that is not in the 2018. It is just vision-based attention monitoring without sunglasses. And now they've added the sunglasses. It's been removed from this lower section here. Still missing though the end-to-end on the highways, which is disappointing. I want to see that sooner than later. That tells me that this neural net system that they're using is really working, and that they're able to advance this as quickly as they had hoped. Another thing here, this looks very similar with the full self-driving supervised vision-based monitoring. This looks very similar to what we saw on the 2018 Model 3 and what we've seen previously on this 2023 Model Y. So now with premium connectivity, you have Live One powered by Slack Radio, just another music provider, which is nice that they add those pretty frequently. So I think it's important now to test Smart Summon. I think that we should compare Smart Summon, actual Smart Summon, to Summon that I still have on the 2018 Model 3 with ultrasonic sensors. Now, I did forget to mention that you are going to have to go into your autopilot settings, and here you can see that you have to enable A.S.S, actual Smart Summon, and click the disclaimer and then say, do you want to enable dumb summon and actual Smart Summon? And then you can hit yes. So then you can see here that we do have some customization options here, similar to what we saw many years ago with the old summon as well. So we can do completion sound, applause sounds fun, emissions on abort, yes, that sounds great. So it sounds like the car will fart if you abort it, and then it'll applause if it does it correctly. So require continuous press. As you can see, we cannot turn it on or off yet. If we click here, you can see the disclaimer. Feel free to pause the video here, but it's basically continuous press from the app. It'll require you to have the button pressed the entire time that summon is happening. That's because this is so new, vision-based only here. So standby mode, we want to include all these in standby mode. Where you're most likely to use it, it just allows the summon to start a little bit faster. All right, so here we are with the 2018 Model 3, and we are going to show you how the summon works. So this is very similar to what you've seen before in my previous videos, so we'll just jump right into this summon here. Okay, so we can see the cars parked here in the parking lot. I have my app up here on this phone, and we are just going to click on summon, and it's going to connect to the car. It's trying to find my spot where I am, and you can see this little blue circle, and that's basically where I can summon the car. Let's start off with something easy here. You can see that as I move this point around, it's going to try and summon the car to the target. So let's start off with something easy, going right about here, and now I'm going to have to press go to target. You can see preparing. Now it is driving through, slowing for intersection. It is making a turn. We do have, and wow, it is going much faster than the old summon did through the parking lot. Now it is just going to a targeting point. You can see the turn signal comes on. We do have a pole there, which I cannot see, so I'm lifting up my finger there because I couldn't see how quickly it got, or how close it got to that telephone pole based on where it was on the target. So it definitely moves way more rapidly through the parking lot. And now this is the 2018 with the ultrasonic sensors, hardware 3 versus the hardware 4, which we're going to test next. So you can see that the path it was on, based on where the wheels are, it was heading very close to this pole. So not trying to have it hit a pole. So I'm going to go ahead and stand in front of the car and try to pick a different summon point. Over to this side of the parking lot. And now let's say go to target. So I'm in front of the car. It should be reversing, which it does. We can see here that it is an R, 1 miles per hour. My thumb is continually pressing on here to make sure that this is operating correctly. I will say that it is pretty accurate. You can see that now I'm walking in front of the car, waiting for path to clear. So I'm gonna start walking towards the end point over here, and it is released to stop. So is what it's telling me on here. But you can see that it is thinking here about where to go, and it does look like it's gonna go out and around based on the blue line that we have on the display there. Rather cautious here. It was pretty quick to go down there. Reducing speed due to poor connectivity is what it's saying. And it looks like it's still gonna go out and around, which will be interesting to see. Very minor intersection here. There it is, that speed that we're getting. A very rolling stop there. And now it should come around this median. This is like playing with an adult RC car. It should turn here, which it does. Blinker comes on. I'm staying put now so I don't interfere with the car. And there are 2 other parked cars here. And it looks like it is going to probably stop right there. Yep, so it did say summon complete. So that is one thing that we can do. So simple go to target, which we've had before. So now you can see that I've switched over to come to me. So if you go to the target, it will go to a particular target, versus when you say come to me, then it will actually come to where the GPS location is. I do have a pedestrian nearby, so I'm gonna wait a second and then say come to me. So I'm standing on the other side of the parking lot. I'm just gonna press and hold come to me. It is preparing, and now it should back up a little bit and then start coming my direction. You can see it looks like it's going to go the roundabout way around, and now cutting through the parking lot, making a turn a little bit wonky here, especially with very limited cars, but it did end up. I would like to see it identify. So right now you can kind of see it did stop. It's in the middle of this, road here, but I am testing this in a parking lot. But again, I would like to see it kind of continue to go forward and then pick a parking spot. Just finish the summon, come to me, and pull into a parking spot. Also with the go to target, I'm gonna try and have it go over here. There is no blue line that's popped up yet, but I'm gonna have it go right over there to those parking spots that are against the wall over there and go to target. So it says preparing. There's no blue line yet. Looks like it's gonna reverse before it takes off. Right now it's showing a it's gonna completely turn around and go out and around, like it can't drive through there in the middle. We do have a lawnmower coming up, which should be interesting, but it looks like it's gonna go out and around. Slowing down for intersection. I can't see any cars coming right now. It is making its way around that curb there. A little bit of hesitation, almost like it took a bad angle up around that curve. Now it's making the proper turn. Doing a pretty decent job. Traversing down. And then again, where we have that really super awkward finish to the summon, similar to what we had in that 2019-2020 timeframe, where now it's gonna say summon complete instead of finishing and just, sorry, we got some loud noise with the lawnmower going on. But instead of finishing and pulling into this parking spot here, like you really want it to, I hope they release soon where you can actually park it into a parking spot. Okay, so I just switched over the app to the other vehicle, and you can see that we are now with the 2023 hardware version 4 Model Y with actual smart summon and also the dumb summon. So let's jump right into the app and let's do some testing here in the parking lot. Okay, so just getting the summon dialed up here, and you can see the UI is definitely different with the 2023 hardware version 4 Model Y. We can see now all the external cameras, and look at how huge this circle is. This circle is significantly bigger than the hardware version 3 2018 Model 3 that we were just testing. So let's do some tests here, like go to target right over here. Or let's take them down here. Their guys are cutting grass over there, so let's go to target right over here perhaps. Start with something small. And so now I'm gonna hold down my finger here, go to target, and let's see what happens. So it says release to stop. It definitely had a quicker startup time than the 2018. You can see that it's trying to figure it out. It almost like it started to move. And now it's just kind of thinking, okay, there it goes. Now it's starting to roll. But it looks like the blue line is at least showing that it's gonna go down around these trees in this curb area, which it does not need to. I love that you can see these cameras here, which is really nice, especially here where I'm driving my huge RC car, but it is clearly missing the target and going who knows where. I mean, it is clearly going off the deep end. Looks like it's gonna go down and around rather than cut through, which I guess is proper, so I can't be too mad at it. I'm just feeling a little nervous because of where it's going, and I can't really see it. I'm just using the camera that you can see here on my phone to look and see what the car is seeing, but I can tell that it is slightly delayed, and I'm getting a loading thing right there as well. Here it comes straight down, and you can see I'm getting the same thing on my app, and it should turn right past this median here on the right hand side of your screen, and then ideally park itself in one of these open parking spots. Again, this is a very open, non-busy parking lot, which I would love to just see it park itself, but it looks like the go to target is just gonna stop there. So, yep, so summon is complete. And we do get the clap sound. That was an option with the 2023 hardware 4 vehicle that we have. You can, it will fart when you start the summon, or if it will fart when if you abort the summon, and then clap when the summon is complete, which is a nice touch on the outside. Let's do another go to target. I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna move that target point all the way up here, over near that white car where these 3 cars are parked up there. And then we have the point picked on the map. So I'm gonna hit that button, go to target. And then now it initiates a summon, and then the blue line comes up. With the 2018 Model 3, the blue line would come up prior to the summon starting. You can see that it did have to navigate a little bit differently there. It tried to go through where those parking spots are. That's what the blue line said initially. Getting a little close to that curb over there. It is stopping. Hard brake there. There is no traffic around, thank goodness. Stopping due to poor connectivity. So it is stopped here due to poor connectivity. So it is not hitting the curb, but stopping due to poor connectivity right here. So I might have to release the button and try it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the button. And now, again, hit go to target. It's now preparing. Stopping due to poor connectivity once more. I'll try one more time, go to target, and then we get the same error message, stopping due to poor connectivity. So I'm gonna try and go out of the summon screen in the Tesla app, go back into the summon screen. Now it says connecting. Pick my target point again and hit go to target. Looks like that solved the issue of connectivity. And it looks like it's based on the blue line that it's gonna travel around this little median here. I do like that I can see from the center display where it is going. And you can see it making a beautiful turn here into this section of the parking lot. Coming up alongside these cars here. Almost at its target point. And then reaching the target point. Same feedback there with the 2023 hardware 4 versus the hardware 3. Same feedback, because summon isn't really, in my opinion, completing the summon because it's just going to a target point, but ideally I can send it to, let's say, a parking spot here, because this is a little awkward unless you're summoning the car to you, which is, I guess, ideally what this is for. I just tapped the little person up in the screen, and I'm gonna go walk over here to the other side of the parking lot real quick. Okay, so the car is all the way over there. I have come to me on the screen. I'm gonna go on the other side of this median just to make it that much harder. And now I'm gonna press the come to me button. You can kind of see the red of the car. It is preparing right now. And then we should get a path of travel that would generate in the app. Looks like it's gonna head straight down. Going about 6 miles an hour down in the parking lot, which is a pretty safe speed. I still have my thumb on the button, and anytime if I lift it up, it will cut out, or stop the vehicle rather. It is traveling down here. I can see that its path of travel is safe right now. I can still see the car. It looks like it's gonna make a left and then come meet me over here in this section of the parking lot where I am. very aggressively making that left turn, no full stop there, but confidently navigating this parking lot. Left turn signal does come on. It's gonna make this left turn here. Coming through the parking lot, coming to find me. And I would say that this is actually smart. This is not cutting through the parking lot, which is actually what a traditional driver would do, especially if the parking lot's full. And I haven't moved, and it's right there. Okay, yep, summon is complete. So we do get the clap there. Summon is complete. So went all the way over where this guy is standing way up there, down around the parking lot very smartly to come meet me. And rather than the older summon would definitely just cut straight across the parking lot. Although I think that the hardware version 3 that we just tested is updated a hair, because it would route around the parking lines here. Again, just wish that we could now, from the app, I wish there was an option. The only thing I have is come to me or go to target or a forward and back. I really wish it would display on the center display here, the parking lines where I could just pick a parking spot and tell it to park. I think that's definitely coming, and I hope it does come soon. Okay, there you have it. That's testing the new actual Smart Summon with this latest software update. If you want to see more videos like this one, definitely hit subscribe to this channel. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.